Hello to my Taurus. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get into it, Taurus. All right. The moon is a waxing crescent moon in Virgo. Then it'll be moving into Libra. Then I'll be moving into Libra. Libra is all about, a moon in Libra is all about peaceful and harmonious relationships, right? So we're negotiating relationships currently in your life and then moving forward, thinking about building peaceful and harmonious relationships with others, both in your personal and your professional life, right? So Libra is that sign that sits right in the middle of all the other zodiac signs. And so this is where you want to have balance in your life, both in your personal and your professional life, and just be at peace with yourselves, right? So you don't want to have an imbalance in your, you want to help a healthy work-life balance, and then you also want to connect with other people who have a healthy work-life balance as well. So let's get into it. Let's go. All right, this is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below. Just like with all the other zodiac signs, when we do giveaways, you are more than welcome to join us in the giveaways. At the time of filming, Cancer, the zodiac sign Cancer is, we're in Cancer season, so listen to Cancer videos so you can hear the giveaway for Cancer video. Cancer, we've done quite a few free readings there and some other giveaways for Cancer season. What else? We have some two videos going up on the Patreon side very soon. One of the videos is going to go up between the 12th and the 13th. And then we have the 6-month prediction video, which is going to push us into 2025, going up on the Patreon side too. All bonus videos go up on the membership side. So let's get into it. I've already prayed over your cards, already asked Most High God for complete and total clarity in every area of your lives. And so let's see what's in your cards as we move towards more peaceful relationships. Somebody has worked very hard to get away from people who were masking some kind of pain. You know, somebody's been working really hard to get away from those types of energies who are like keeping up with the Joneses. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so like working hard to get away from those types of spirits. Here we also have the Queen of Wands here. You know, here we also have the Three of Pentacles. I see you being in a leadership position, you know, in the workplace. Here we also have the Five of Pentacles. And then we also have the Six of Pentacles, right? So part of it, what I'm saying here, was coming to me is like keeping people out of your business, basically. I see you're a hardworking person, and I'm saying 555 here. You know, keeping people out of your business, you know, especially people who give you kind of like this frosty, icy reception. You know, like when, you know, they can't, like the kind of, you can't sit with us kind of spirits. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones who basically trying to keep up with the Joneses. Y'all know that term. You know the term keeping up with the Joneses. They always got to feel like they got to wear the this and the wear the that, and gotta have the latest car, gotta have the biggest house, gotta, you know, they gotta do all this, they gotta show up to work a certain kind of way, they gotta have all of this and that, but they living so far above their means, they actually are kind of cutthroat. You know, they'll burn whomever just to get to the next promotion or whatever, because they living beyond, they masking something else, they masking something something about their see these snowflakes right here? This is a form of water, right? So water connects us with intuition, feelings, emotions, moods, subconscious habits, sexuality, sensuality. It connects us with, you know, creation, like creativity, right? So something they're masking some kind of pain, some kind of emotional wounding having to do with something around their family or something traditionally, like they believe that they gotta, you know, like fake it until they make it or something like that, but it's putting some people in like some kind of a debt. Source is saying to you, you're working hard to get away from that kind of a mindset, because water, which is a form of the snowflakes, is shaped and guided by the earth that holds and surrounds it, right? So earth would be pentacles, right? So the physical bodies, the earth, the physical bodies, like the people that surround you. Don't want to be around those type of people wearing a mask, got to keep up with the Joneses, got to keep this and that. Somebody's looking more for more simplistic life, like you know that the energy of money is so attracted to you. It's not funny. You all are ruled by Venus. You and Libras are ruled by Venus, like the planet of love, pleasure, art, music, aesthetics, all of those things. Like, so it's like a magnet to you all. Like, it was already predestined for you all to live a great life. But when you're around people that's always expecting for you, let's say in the workplace, go out to lunch every single day. How much is lunch if you're going out every day? Like $20, $30 to go to lunch every single day. That's expensive, right? Or don't want to catch regular flights. You got to catch a jet everywhere. Like, you got to be doing this and that, and got to have the latest this and that, because somebody is keeping up with something, masking something else. And so sources saying somebody's getting ready to start, because everything is lining up perfectly for you, but somebody wants a really healthy work-life balance and like do away with that kind of stuff, and don't even want to be associated with those types of people, so that you can really live a wealthy lifestyle and be at peace, right? More peaceful bonds and peaceful connections. And that's what the moon in Libra helps us to do. Just like as you're renegotiating relationships and forging new ones, with the goal of moving towards harmony and balance in relationships, just creating more beauty and peaceful relationships and partnerships, right? Moving on in childlike faith. Here we have the Six of Cups. Just moving on in childlike faith, just believing that, hey, those relationships exist, right? Here we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So I definitely see somebody sitting on their throne, down to earth and quite relatable. You connecting with some energies that's down to earth and quite relatable. And just like I said, they are on their throne, just leaving some energies behind. Like, you're starting to believe that it does exist. Those little bit of paying for this and paying for that, that adds up, so somebody is just learning how to somebody's learning how to believe that they can create a particular life that they want. They've seen people leave things behind and create a different life, travel, opportunities come their way, all sorts of things. And I do see that for you. I see you leaving behind. So somebody is definitely inspired by other energies, who are down to earth, relatable, and because people are watching. Here we have the King of Wands right here. So somebody is definitely watching. You're leaving behind. When we looked at the this card right here, the Moon card, you're leaving behind people who smile in people's faces and talk about them behind their back. They're wearing a mask, like so they're masking something. They're inspired by the wrong things. They're inspired by the material world, instead of just like that's the imbalance, instead of the spiritual as well. Like, so what's that song? It's the spirit, it's the soul that needs surgery. What's that? It's a song by Beyonce. She was saying Pretty Hurts. I think that's the name of the song. It's like people are just inspired by just the physical, and I think that song is just like perfect for that particular. It's like the soul that needs surgery. It's like people just kind of forgot that divine spirit is housed in a physical body, that like that's eventually going to fade. So sources saying, but that spirit, somebody's really learning, like, okay, you want to be a part of this, you want to be a pick me, I got to be a part of this, I got to be a part, I always got to be out on the scene, somebody's going to start recognizing that you're going to start coming out of your house when you feel like, okay, there's a purpose to come out of the house. You don't always need to be everywhere all the time, on the scene every single day. Like, for what? Like, why? So I do feel like somebody is like cutting ties with just like those types of energies that feel like they need to, and just moving on from the disappointment. Here we have the Six. Just basically, you're just moving through a rite of passage. It's just transitioning, traveling light, moving through life, recognizing you are good enough, that you're worthy. Remember, before the moon moved into Libra, it's in Virgo. A moon in Virgo just helps us to analyze, like meticulously analyze just our own lives, and just saying, okay, when you look at yourself and you're saying, is there something around the house that you could do for yourself? Can you start making your own lunch? Can you start being more health conscious? Do you always need to be out at lunch buying your lunch? Can you make your own, health drinks? Can you make your own this and that? Can you do things for yourself? Can you learn how to sew? Can you make your own suits? Can you make your own dresses? Can you make your own? Is it something you can do for yourself where you're not always like attached to, I gotta spend the most money on this and I gotta spend the most money on that. Like, can you put it together, right? Can you? So somebody is learning how to, and I think there's nothing wrong with buying nice things or being, but source is saying somebody is starting to learn, and there's so many signs all around us. It's so many signs all around us. Like a lot of the, here we have the Hierophant card, or somebody just saying, hey, I'm just wired that way. You know, I don't know why I'm like this, but here we have, or somebody just kind of stuck on the material world. This is the Hierophant card, or somebody being stubborn, thinking that they're not good enough or that they're not worthy enough. Like somebody won't like you unless you dress a certain way, or you don't look a certain way. Here we have the Three of Cups here. So yeah, so somebody may kind of feel like, you know, generationally they wired that way. So here we have 3 and 6 is 9. So I definitely feel like your wishes are going to be fulfilled once somebody starts to recognize that if people start to give you the icy cold feeling about something because they're basically trying to determine your worth. This is right here, like somebody, like see these pentacles here. People are basically trying to determine your worth because they know you want to fit into a family, or you want to fit into an organization, or you want to fit into something. Guess what you're going to do, Taurus? You're going to be like, bye. I know my worth. I'm not trying to fit into this. I already know my worth. That's what I feel like you're going to start doing. That's when you feel worthy. You like, I already know my worth. That's the old me. I don't need to fit into this. I know my worth. I'm good. I'm already sitting on my throne. But not only that, and you don't have to say anything negative about them. I feel like you know, moving forward is like you're learning how to keep it on the throne. You know their worth too. Like you say, like y'all don't have to act like that. Y'all don't have to mistreat people with that, turning your nose up at people and telling people they don't belong to this and belong. Why y'all acting like that? So you're going to feel very lucky, you know, to just, like I said, be encouraging and motivating people. It's like everybody has worth. Everybody has value. And I see you doing that in the workplace. I feel like whatever you do for a living, I feel like you're going to be helping people to see there's different things behind everybody's vault. Like there's different, like there's, you can have 6 of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles is 5. That's one way of getting into the vault. 3 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles is 5. That's one way of getting into the vault. And that's 5 of Pentacles. That's another way of getting into the vault. So there's many different ways to get into a vault. And so what's behind one person's vault door may be, one person's vault door may symbolize, you know, graduating from high school and going to work for the government until they retire. That may be their vault door for them. Does that mean they're an underachiever? Nope. That's behind their vault door. Somebody else's vault door may symbolize, you know, them going to get the highest level of education and, you know, or getting several highest levels of education and, you know, traveling the world. That may be behind their vault door, right? That's for them. And somebody else's vault door may just symbolize, hey, you know, just being an entrepreneur and like, you know, finding their way until they find their way. That may be theirs. But Source is saying to you, you're starting to explore a lot of different things and learning how to believe more in yourself and know that you're good enough and that you're worthy. And you're operating in childlike faith and just grateful to have just finally moved on from some past disappointments of feeling like you're just stuck. It's only one way of doing things. And there's only one through that portal of a vault door. There's only one thing that's behind that vault door. There's somebody else's vault. No, you have your own vault door. So that's what I'm seeing for you all. So good. Congratulations. 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 Your vault door may look significantly different than your partner's vault door, significant other's vault door. Like, so, yeah. Definitely feel like somebody is leaving behind those feelings of being overwhelmed by stuff, you know, and somebody is definitely not living a double life. Somebody is definitely not living, they're not interested in wearing a mask, like masking something else. That's why we have the Two of Pentacles here. Somebody's not trying to keep up with some kind of a facade that I got to dress a certain way, I got to look a certain way, I got to be accepted in this kind of circle, I got to be, you know, whatever. Somebody leaving all of that behind. Somebody saying, look, I'm about to be free. I'm living my life the way I want to live it. Let people say what they want to say. So remember, Pluto is retrograde, and Pluto is the planet of Pluto, and that's also going to free up. That's what's also going to help some people to just like your money to start really flowing too, because again, it takes a lot of energy to wear a mask. It takes a lot of energy to mask something else. Here we have the Seven of Cups, all this comparisons and all of this other stuff. Like I said, Source is saying to you, look, you're about to be around a whole new different type of energies. Keep your vibrations high. I'm seeing, like I said, here we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like, you know, it'll drive somebody crazy to constantly being in those spaces where people are constantly comparing this person to that person, to, you know, they want you to mirror this person. They want you to mirror what's behind their vault door, mirror this person's vault door, mirror that person's vault. Success is what you define it to be, and that's what Source is trying to help somebody to do. It is not a poor reflection on somebody else's family if you decide that you want to do something different than everybody else is doing. So I feel like somebody has somebody hovering, like somebody like a hovering spirit, somebody watching every little thing that you're doing. So here we have the Three of Swords. So I see you finally moving on from some disappointments, right? I see somebody finally moving on, just like this, finally moving on. We have the Seven of Swords here. Yeah, so, yep, 7 and 3 is 10. Somebody has just gone through a lot of people talking about them behind their back, like a Judas spirits and all of this other stuff. Because I feel like somebody may have heard people talking about other people behind their back and just feeling confused about things. Here we also have the Eight of Pentacles here too. Which could have caused somebody, like if you heard somebody say, oh, look at them, they look at where they live, like they don't have anything, they don't have, but that person may be happily successful, they may be living their best life by their definition of success, right? So here we have the Eight of Pentacles, and so that could have caused somebody to say, you know what, I don't really believe in myself, so, you know, they talking about them like that, then I mean, there's no hope for me. But you said forget all of that. So kudos and congratulations to you, Taurus, for real, because people out here talking about people. But yeah, so yeah, you got 5, 5, 5. They're basically somebody's teaching you to keep people out your business. That's what it, keep people out your vault. Yeah. This is like somebody may feel like they going through a David and Goliath situation where they're just like really fighting some kind of urge or some kind of internal struggle or battle. Your smooth stone, if you feel like you're going through some kind of struggle, internal struggle, is really just get away from people who are wearing a mask. I mean, for real, like it may seem easier said than done, but once somebody start the gradual drifting away, this right here. Through prayer, God, give me an exodus strategy away from these mask-wearing people who are not living their truth. They up here trying to keep up with the Joneses. They keeping up a facade. They wearing masks. They not. Get me away from these energies, God, please. So, because what else are they hiding, right? Here we have the Five of Wands here. What else are they hiding? Yeah, I don't want to be around that. So I felt like through somebody's prayer life and your prayer and meditation, I see somebody envisioning themselves getting away, like just sailing away, like calmly just sailing away. Your ancestors just like, come on, let's get away from these energies. Let's just get away from these energies. Let's move on from these energies. Here we have the Star card. Yeah. So, because you're a star in your own right. And I feel like somebody could have like, somebody is really inspiring you to get away from those types of energies. Here we have the Sun card, you know. Yeah, somebody is really, really inspiring you to kind of sort of get away from those types of energies. Like, just stay away from them. Those judgmental spirits. Yeah, those judgmental spirits. You're making a very powerful transformation. I feel like somebody may have felt like, you know, I heard somebody talk about the black sheep of the family. Who was that? Who was talking about this? Somebody was talking about it on Instagram. And just like how they're the ones that really, really make a major difference. Like they're the ones that's changing stuff. Like, in families. The ones who have been judged, like ostracized. And they the ones that's like really making a difference. They out here living their truth. They living their dreams. They out here doing it, right? So sources say somebody could have felt like, like we know that the sun illuminates the moon, and we know that the sun is a star. And so sources saying, somebody has been around people that's just really been making it all about them. They want everything to revolve around, how they believe what belongs behind somebody's vault door. They don't want you to see this other, they have their definition of success, vault door, and you have your definition of success, vault door. And so sources saying without their kind of judgment. So sources saying, you got to make some serious decisions. Here we have the Princess of Swords here. So yeah, it's time to get away from the mask wearing people. Smiling in people's faces and talking about people behind their back. Oh, they not successful. Look at them. They failed. They not this. They don't have any money. They broke. They don't have property. They don't have this and that. But they happy. Living their absolute best life on purpose. Let's see what else we got. Let us see. Let's see. So yeah, so I feel like somebody, if you're because I feel like somebody's going to be in a leadership position. Somebody going to maybe go to lunch. Maybe you're going to scale back on going out to lunch. Somebody may be saying, hey, look, you may have gone to lunch 5 days a week. Maybe scale back to maybe 1 or 2. Watch how much money you save. You're going to be like, oh my God. Oh my God. Watch how much money you save a month just by scaling back. So here we have the 6 of Wands. Yep, I see somebody getting away from those types of energies. They always like in argument mode. They always talking and gossip about people. Here we have the Moon card. You leaving those types of spirits behind. Because they just take up, they just like I said, like chaos and confusion going with them. They talk trash about people. They always in some kind of financial crisis when it comes to people. But people who are living their truth, they seem to be thriving and flourishing. Like, maybe the Emperor card. Somebody is definitely just getting away from these, like I said, mask wearing, talking trash about people kind of energies. Judgmental type of spirits, right? So you're definitely learning how to heal yourself, because those type of energies, like I said, they make everything about them. It's always somebody else's issue, but they can't sit next to me, like like nose turned up at everybody kind of spirits. So here we have the 9 of Swords, and then also the 7 of Wands here. 9 of Swords and 7 of Wands here. So now that somebody is starting to be in the light about a whole lot of different types of spirits, now you may be watching a video on the 11th. So 11 is a master number. So 11 symbolizes light, L-I-G-H-T. So step into the light, Caroline. So, step into the light. Source is trying to help somebody to see, in the light, you're getting off the fence of indecision and saying, I need to step into the light about some things. Like some people are masking some stuff, and I don't want to be a part of that mask committee, that masking crew, smiling in people's faces and talking about people behind their back kind of mess. I don't want to be a part of that. Comparing this person to that person and all of this. Don't want to be a part of it. So the curse is now broken. So you have the gift of clairaudience. That's clear listening. But yeah, some people are in a crisis right now. They're in a financial crisis. And the very energies they were talking about was broke this, didn't have that, comparing this person to that person. Somebody is starting to see that other people they're not in a financial crisis. They doing good. Because why? They're not hanging out all of, got to be on the scene. They this and that and all of this. We have pray and meditate. Stuff is going to start flowing to you like water. Yep. Somebody has a Python spirit, a spirit of lying. So you have you deserve the best. Their plan to disrupt your money backfire, like I said, because their plan to disrupt your money was to keep you distracted by gossiping. That was the plan, was to keep you gossiping, it's a form of mind control. keep gossiping about certain things to keep your mind just occupied with a bunch of nothing, a bunch of trash. Hey, hold this trash. I'm going to hold this trash in your ear and let's surround you with a bunch of trash talking about people. That was a form of mind control, and that would have messed up your money because now your mind is all confused and turned around. So Source is saying your new home awaits. So somebody's going to take their time to decide. But like I said, congratulations, somebody is actually being promoted. And so you're going to start keeping people out of your business. But you're not going backwards. But adjust your crown, third eye chakra cleanse. And so you have the gift of precognition. That's foreknowledge. But it's time to listen to your inner voice. Your next love interest will make you happier. More money is coming soon. It's time to open up your vault door. It's your vault. You have the gift of clairsentience. You pick up on other people's vibrations, their emotions, their moods, and their feelings. Yeah. So some energies are definitely encouraging you to start focusing on your vault door. It's your vault. It's your vault. There's many ways of getting into your vault door. 11:11. I am awakening. So the universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed, to wake up to who you truly are. Yeah. To wake up to who you truly are. Yeah. So I feel like everybody's a star in their own right, and star energy is like just like the number of stars in the sky at night. Everybody has a purpose, and that's what Source is trying to help somebody. And so when people are making it all about them all the time, there's only one way of doing something. It's like it's like, you know, like having parents that have like 10 kids and all kids, like you're measuring all your kids. Everybody is measured by one child's success. That's measured by somebody else's success, like, or one person in the family. Nobody is successful unless their success is measured by one person in the family's success. That is absolutely, that don't make no sense. None, right? Angelic template. Yeah, so 29, 11 again. You saying 11 again, 2 or 9 is 11. So it's just, like I said, somebody is definitely starting to awaken to some things. It's just more, I mean, people, your definition of success could be totally different than somebody else's definition of success. Extraordinary. So there's a wild and impetuous uniqueness that deserves to be honored. Yeah. Here are the questions for the moon in Libra for those of you all who are focusing on, like, you know, setting your intentions, because that's what a waxing crescent moon is about. Waxing crescent moon is a reminder that without good, clear plans, our intentions will never be more than that, just good intentions. So although intentions are powerful, intentions alone will not help you manifest the things that you want. You must also do all you can physically and mentally to achieve them. So that moon in Libra, if you intend on having more peaceful, harmonious relationships, you're going to have to put action behind them. And in this case right here is get away from the mask wearers, the people who smile in people's faces. They become familiar with what people have, what they don't have. And when they find out what people have or don't have or had or lost or whatever, and they talk about people like a dog behind their back. So it's saying you want to get away from those types of spirits. You need to get away from those types of spirits, because who's going to become the next topic of discussion? You. So first question is your work bringing more peace, justice, beauty, or harmony to the world? And then how could you amplify that? Second question is, what would happen if you spend more time with people who are completely at peace with themselves? Third question is, do you receive as much as you give, or vice versa? Fourth question is, which small steps could you take to create more beauty in your space? And then last but not least is, what would happen if you were to shift from complaining to a permanent sense of gratitude? That is what I have for you all. Like I said, somebody could be in a financial crisis because they were judgmental of other people. And so, but the energies that they were judging could be doing very well, you know, financially. And so somebody's eyes are starting to pop wide open to who was wearing a mask and who wasn't wearing a mask, who was living way above their means and who wasn't living above their means. So that's what I'm saying in your cards. I will see you all in the next reading. Bye.